What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS. Hey guys, so listen, I honestly have not had the motivation to talk about a lot of these things that are going on. I've been seeing what's been going on. I have been getting pissed about a lot of the things that have been happening. And none of this stuff is shocking when it comes to 45/47, because he already told everybody what he was going to do. And he may not have been specific about everything, but when he was on his rally tour, when he was being interviewed in a lot of these interviews, which were just ridiculous because he's so stupid, he wasn't answering any real questions, but he definitely was letting people know that he planned on getting revenge. He planned, if he got the opportunity to get back in his office, it was going to be a revenge blitz. And that is exactly what he is doing. And also, the main reason why he got the opportunity to get back in this office, because we already know it takes money to run to become, honestly, almost any office, but definitely the president, which is one of the reasons why this oligarchy that's going on right now, where all of these tech companies, Musk, Bezos, just to name a few, are just really giving 45/47 all of this money to run this country into the ground, is because Musk paid for him to be in that position again, and he owes him. I've been seeing a lot of people in comment sections on other videos that I've been, listening to, and just kind of reading the comments to see what people are saying, what's on people's minds. And one of the main questions that I see in the comment sections of these videos is, why isn't Donald Trump stopping? And I said I wasn't going to say his name anymore, so I apologize, guys. Why isn't 45/47 stopping Elon Musk from doing everything he's doing? And the real reason is because Elon Musk paid for him. Elon Musk bought his ass, okay? He owns him. That's why his son, one of his 50,000 kids, one of his kids, when he was in the Oval Office, and isn't it funny how he's always in the Oval Office, or he's always at the White House? This is the president. Elon Musk is the president. 45/47, all of these religious idiots and religious zealots, they have made him to become a king. Because I don't know if you guys have followed or even just caught a glimpse of any of these so-called prophets online, and when a lot of them were so-called prophesying that he was going to be the president, which really wasn't prophesying, it was really convincing their tons of followers to go and vote for this madman, was because a lot of them, when they were doing their so-called prophecies, they were talking about, he's going to be like King Cyrus. He's going to be like King Cyrus from the Bible. They're literally crowning this madman, this racist, this hateful person who has zero qualities that would identify him as one, a Christian, or one who even believes in Jesus Christ. They were crowning him with this fake glory that he does not deserve. So Elon Musk is the president, and 45/47 is the king that they have put into place, because these crazy people are already talking about him being the candidate in 2028. It's sickening. It's disgusting. It really makes me angry when I see a lot of the things that are going on. And also, guys, I've just had a lot of life going on. My husband is a disabled veteran. I talked a little bit about that on my channel before. I don't really go into my personal life here. But yeah, my husband is a disabled veteran. 2024 was really, really tough. Honestly, the last, 4 some odd years have really, really been a struggle, because just trying to identify what was going on, and, a man being prideful and strong, or they, think they're strong, and they don't want to, they don't want to claim any weaknesses. It's like, you're a human being, man. Like, let's just go to the doctors. Let's see what's going on. But, there've been some setbacks, and it's been discouraging a little bit. I'm not, I've been a little down, but I'm not out. But to know that this person that they allowed to be in this office again could really give a damn about, one, veterans, and definitely disabled veterans. Like, he mocks the disabled. He has a nephew that is disabled. Actually, his nephew's son is disabled, and he told his nephew to let his son die because he doesn't even know where he is. This is I don't even really want to call him a person, but this is someone that really has zero regard for anyone unless it is beneficial for that person, for him. That's his family, and he told his nephew to let his son die. So do you really think that he cares about all of the veterans who've put their lives on the line and they need the support of their country? No, these people are they're on another level. But when I talk about politics over here, I try to talk about it from the perspective of the hypocrisy of these people in this religious Christianity, because a lot of them are white Christian nationalists, which is really, it's not even, it really has nothing to do with, would you try? I'm sorry, guys. I was going to cut that out, but you're getting it real right now, because I'm recording this as I'm behind the wheel, and I had an idiot in front of me that was actually trying to get me hit. That probably was a white Christian nationalist. Go figure. But anyway, a lot of them are racist, and they're the same ones that were so against Kamala, and they were saying negative things about her ethnicity, negative things about her beliefs in, whatever she believes in and whatever, but they will never say anything about all of the things that 45/47 not only has been accused of doing, but has been convicted of doing. He has 34 felony convictions. I saw a lot of memes saying F Elon and the felon. And that is so perfect. It goes together. But he has been convicted of doing things with a woman that he really had no business doing. I'm not going to, say what it is, but you know exactly what it is. There's just a whole laundry list of things. Racism, but they will let those things fly. And, if someone challenges them on those things, when it comes to 45/47, then they'll give him grace and, talk about forgiveness and all of the, the things like that, right? But nothing for Kamala, who has done nothing, or any of the things that he's doing right now. If any other person, especially if that person was a Democrat, were doing the things that he's doing, oh my God, it would be the end of the world. Jesus is about to return. Jesus is coming back. And the thing about it is, and this is one of the things that I say, because I really disassociate myself from these people, because I actually do. My beliefs are, I actually do believe in God, and I actually do believe in Jesus. That I do believe. But a lot of these things that these people do, I do not subscribe to, because the thing about it is, if you want to be in heaven so much, then why are you fighting to stay here on earth? Why are you fighting to stay in this country? The United States of America is not a Christian nation. As much as they try to make it be that way, you're supposed to have freedom of religion. And that means that any person that wants to believe in whatever their religion is, even if it's not Christianity, they have the freedom to do so, and the government should not be inflicting their powers over other people's beliefs. That's what it's supposed to be. But this is not a Christian nation. And they keep trying to make it be that when that's not what this country is. This country is so far from the things that Jesus taught and that he gave examples of and showcased. They really hate people that don't have money. They hate people that are not in their same socioeconomic class. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus was feeding the poor and the hungry and healing the sick and the maimed. 45/47 and Elon Musk, they really just want those people to just drop dead. I mean, really. They're a strain on the economy. They're a strain on this country. They don't want people to get their Social Security benefits, their disability benefits, their, disability benefits if they're a veteran. Like, they don't want these people to get their just due or to be taken care of. None of these people are living high off the hog, let me tell you. Like, they're not. Some of them may be comfortable, and hey, some of them may live in a decent home, but they're not living in mansions. They're not living in Mar-a-Lago. They're not living in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is like one of the most expensive zip codes in the country. It's really ridiculous. But yet the felon and Elon, they are willing to take money from the poor and give it to the rich. So Elon Musk, who came into this country illegally initially, so he came as an illegal immigrant, go figure. He has been able to become a billionaire off of government contracts. Government money. So it's okay for him to do that, but it's not okay for people to get their Social Security, to get disability, to be able to buy soda and crab legs with food stamps. I mean, seriously, it's so stupid. It really is the hypocrisy of it all when it comes to a lot of these Christians that just really gets on my effing nerves. But I just am ranting right now. I don't have a script. I'm not going off of a story. This is just basically off the dome and my feelings, because it's really been bothering me just listening to a lot of this stuff over the past few weeks. I haven't been consistent in reporting and content creating because I've just had a lot of stuff going on in my life. And I really have been concerned because, like I said, my husband is a disabled veteran. And when I see a lot of the veterans getting affected, there are some people that are like, well, shoot, I don't care. They voted for him. And yeah, a lot of them did vote for him. When I pull into the VA hospital parking lot, I saw and still do see a lot of cars with the Trump bumper stickers on it. And I mean, I remember shaking my head then saying, you really don't know what you're in for. And now he hasn't even been in office at this point a full 2 months. And he is just really trying to burn it all to the ground. He's on a revenge tour, and he does not care about any of those people that care to give him their vote. But like I told somebody yesterday, I'm not getting in anybody's streets and protesting. I'm not doing any of those things because you know what my protest was? My protest was in the voting booth. My protest was in the voting booth. I did not vote for him. And honestly, I don't feel like it's my fight to fight. And because I am a believer in God, I believe that God's going to fight my battles, but I'm not getting out and protesting and marching. I'm not doing any of those things because my protest was in the voting booth. But I am not one of those people that are like, I don't care. This is what they get, because unfortunately, what they did, it's affecting even those who did not vote for this, and it's not fair. So I'm not going to say, oh, well, good for them. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, it is affecting way more people than those who, just voted for him. It's affecting people who didn't vote for him too. So, yeah, but my protest was in the voting booth. So I'm definitely not going to be out there protesting and marching and doing all those things. That was my protest, all right? But I'm going to continue to watch as well as pray, like my mom says, and see, what's going to happen and see what's going on. But I'm telling you, all of these people that are vandalizing these Tesla cars and trucks and all these other things like that, they might not be able to get at 45/47, but something might wind up happening to the Tesla founder, owner, whatever. I don't even think he was the founder. Go figure. Look at that. He wasn't even the founder. He benefited off of it, and it's like his company now. But he didn't even create it. So, with all of that being said, something might wind up happening to him. The ridiculousness of all of the stuff that's going on with 45/47 doing a pretty much infomercial on the White House lawn to promote Teslas because people are protesting. They're selling their Teslas. They're turning them in. A lot of people are vandalizing them, and he's promoting it. He has no choice. He has been bought and paid for. He may not... 45/47 may not have sold his soul to the devil because it actually already belonged to him, but he definitely had it up for sale saying that, yeah, Elon, you can bid on it. And he sure enough did. So everything that Elon is doing right now, he invested in the opportunity to be able to own this country and to get rid of a lot of the things that have been put in place for people who are in need. So for the hypocrites, the so-called Christians who claim that this is who God chose to be in office, where are you at now? Where are you at now? What excuse do you have for this? How could you even convince anybody who actually did not believe prior to this that this is all God's handiwork and this is what God decided to do and convince people that God is a God of love, when right now everything that's being done is pretty hateful? It's pretty hateful. Like what is it? Are you going to say that this is what God is doing to convince people that they really have no other options and no other choice but to just believe in God, that, okay, maybe I'm not going to live much longer because they're trying to kill me and trying to destroy me, but at least I'll go to heaven? Like what person in their right mind, because honestly, nobody in their right mind is going to buy that bull crap, but that's what, honestly, a lot of these people are actually trying to make people believe. And I'm not one of those people that subscribe to believing in God because of hell and damnation and fear and all of the other stuff, because that isn't anything. There may have been some people that were scared into so-called salvation because there were these people that were preaching, well, if you don't do this, then you're going to go to hell. Really? They may have come in initially that way because they were afraid, but I can guarantee you they didn't stay in that way. I came to know God because of love, and I'm not going to go into all of my stories, but I'm just basically saying that a lot of these people are full of crap and they really have no real relationship or communication with God. And they felt like because he got rid of Roe v. Wade and he's doing stuff against gay people and transgenders, that makes him godly or for God. And none of those things have anything to do with God. All of that stuff is like, anyway, I'm not even going to go into all of it right now because I'm not going back and forth with anybody. But yeah, I just wanted to vent a little bit because I hadn't really talked about much when it comes to this stuff lately. And I've just honestly had a pretty heavy heart when I see a lot of the things that are happening. But I'm going to come back and talk more soon. I just wanted to do a quick, little video and discuss my anger and disgust with everything that is going on right now. So I want to know what you guys think. So let me know your thoughts in the comments and let's just get into it there. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.